What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? Everybody tuned in, man. Support the channel, man. We need to support the channels that bring truth, so all that bring light to all the fake shit that are biased to any sides, you know what I'm saying? That just that come in here to speak their individual opinions, But shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you calling me.
I love my boy. You already know. So check this out. Everybody was sending me that DM earlier of I think you did like a YouTube story or a Instagram story of Swifty Blue. You know what I mean? What's going on with that situation?
Fool, look, bro. Honestly, I'm going through my day, bro. I woke up and I needed to go run some errands. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out in the streets, me, my little girl, and my girl. So I'm chilling, and then I open up my IG to go through it, and I see that this fool tagged me on a comment because Spliff had posted up that Swifty got kicked out of his barrio. That he's not from his hood no more, right?
Okay.
So this fool in response, he responded to him, hey, Spliff, you better watch what you're saying before I make you apologize like I did Bozo.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly, fool. So you already know, dog. I mean, I've been quiet for a minute because honestly, dog, it's like, I'm sure you understand, fool. Like, I have people to answer to. You understand what I'm saying?
Got you.
So, my respect is always to my elders. If my elders tell me, hey, fool, you got to bump it down, I bump it down without question. You know what I mean? Just out of klecha, out of schooling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
But ain't nobody ever told me to let somebody make a fool out of me neither. You feel what I'm saying? Yep. So with that being said, though, like, they don't call me Bozo for nothing, fool. Like, I get my clown on. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very fun individual. Like, one thing I know how to do is make fun of somebody. And I have the luxury, bro. Like, I'm very blessed to have friends everywhere. I have people that love me everywhere. And due to that, I was hit with some interesting information. So sure enough, like a G does, I don't just go by people's word all the time, especially when it's something that brings shame to somebody else. You know what I mean? So, I jumped in the car and I took my little drive down to Compton. And I ran a make on that story, you know what I'm saying? And sure enough, like, Swifty shit, all his jewelry's pawned. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He pawned all his shit like about 48 hours ago, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So once I had that information in my hand, I was like, I think it's very interesting how this dude used to clown a lot of the young rappers coming up, like, with money, trying to put the homies down. Because a lot of the homies, you know more than anybody, I've heard you say it, like, this rap shit for the homies, it don't come with a lot of money. There's only a few of us that make money, and there's only a few of us that have reached that pinnacle to where we can really profit off of this shit and make a living off of it. Yeah. Me myself, dog, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm not gonna front. Like, yes, I rap, but not all my income comes from rap. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I have a real profession. You know what I mean? That I'm very successful at. I have a few businesses that I own on my own, small businesses. So I put myself, but I do that, fool, because. Just like I do, bro, like, when you don't have a financial foundation, bro, you become a victim to any and all circumstances. You know what I'm saying?
All day. Yep.
And I've already been there, done that. You know what I mean? When I filed my case, dog, like, it was like, whoa, who am I going to run to? You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, dog, like, I just felt like, I'm one of them, dog. Like, I don't know how to stay, you know what I mean? Sitting down, I don't know how to stay quiet. A lot of times, you know what I'm saying? I'm very aggressive with my confrontations because I know what it can lead to. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You show weakness, dog. You know what I mean? The sharks smell blood. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So, I took advantage of the situation, bro, and I just basically spoke the truth. You know what I'm saying? I just told that boy, hey, fool, go get your jewelry back, dog. Like, you know what I mean? You that guy. You know what I'm saying? You got the grill. You going crazy out here. You're fucking grimy shug, like, let's see where it's at, you know what I mean? So I just felt like the people deserve the truth, you know what I'm saying?
Got you.
At all given times, dog, you know what I mean? Everything you do in the dark shall come to light no matter what, you know what I'm saying? So it's just it's just time to humble certain people, you know what I'm saying? Like, certain people need to be humbled because they act, dog, as if there's no need for respect towards the rest of the culture. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people feel like they can dictate what the culture looks like and what the culture sounds like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm one of them people that I'm very privileged with my reputation, with my name out here, with my status, and I'm going to use it to the best of my ability, not only to inform my people the truth, but to keep us pure. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why when it comes to defending, the car or my culture, like I'm strong with that shit. I'm heavy, and anybody that's made a mockery of my people, my culture, my city, like they're going to feel the wrath inevitably, fool. It's just a matter of time. You know what I'm saying? And when they slip, they're going to fall. You know what I mean? So that's all we doing. You know what I mean? We just bringing light to the darkness and truth to the lies. You know what I'm saying? Has
he responded to that to those videos you did?
Yeah, he responded me through my DM. You know what I mean? He was sending threats that I laugh at because they're foundless. You know what I'm saying? And he tried to threaten me with a conversation that I had with one of his older homies. Like, you need to. I'm sure you understand, fool. Like, I have deep relationships with a lot of his homies from his hood, like fools that were on the 3-yard with me,
Yeah.
So, and some of them are older than me. And like I told you before, I'm very respectful towards my elders. So when one of his older homies called me personally to my phone because he's my friend, he basically told me, like, hey, Bozo, like, you know what I mean? You need to, like, turn it down, little fool. Like, you're doing a little too much wolfing on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And when the older homie told me that, I took it kind of, I took it as I should, fool. I took it personal, and I apologized to the homeboy, and I told him, you know what, fool? You're absolutely right. I told him I'm gonna get off the internet, and since then, if you can tell, I've been off my shit. You know what I mean? I just been posting productive shit. The music, keeping it music, and out of respect for the homie, I told him, you know what, fool? Like, in due time, I'll reach out to the homie and I'll make it right, because in my mind, the way I was raised and taught is like, you always give the homies the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so when I think that to myself, I think to myself, okay, maybe Swifty's going through some financial shit. He's desperate to make money.
Yeah.
We're not all financially sound to put ourselves in position to have something to fall back on always. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I also told myself, damn, maybe this dude is under the influence of other shit. And he's just running his mouth. You know how fools are when they're on dope? Yeah. They change up. You know what I'm saying? And they do shit that's very disgraceful. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So with that being said, I gave the dude the benefit of the doubt and I kept my mouth shut. But, as usual, you know what I mean? Some individuals, dog, like, they take kindness for weakness, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So those texts, that screenshot he uploaded of a conversation that you were having, was that with him or somebody else?
No. It's with his older homie. It's with his older homeboy. And his older homeboy also giving him the benefit of the doubt, because we're from a different cloth, obviously. You know what I mean? His homeboy thought, if I show this to Swifty, this fool will realize, like, Bozo's a humble dude. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And maybe, they can figure it out. That's what the older homie was thinking. I haven't even talked to his older homeboy since then. Honestly, once I found out that he showed this fool our personal private conversation, I just decided not to talk to the homie because I was upset.
Yeah.
And out of respect for the homeboy, I didn't want to address him upset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I told myself, you know what? Fuck it. I'll let some time die down, and when I see the homie, it's all love. Or when I speak to him, which at this point, it's all love to all his homeboys, all his vodka.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like his whole neighborhood food is very respected where I'm from, and we've always been good. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing but love for his homies from his hood, and they all know that. You know what I'm saying? So. I just took a seat back, dog, and I relaxed. But until this dummy had to wake up, I don't know if he fucking got his hands on a real good batch, because he picked the wrong day to fuck with me, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was sitting on all this information, fool, and I wasn't even going to say nothing, to be honest with you. But I'm the type of dude, like, once you open up a can of worms, we all coming out that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you do know he's been throwing little shots by saying you apologized or whatever the fuck, right?
Most definitely, and I heard it numerous times. But he's a kid, fool. So kids are gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So look, homie, I'm gonna tell you something, dog. Only a child would make something bad out of an apology, out of sincerity. You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
Like, only kids on the schoolyard that are like 7, 8 years old will continue to pick on somebody that already said, you know what, it's my bad. You know what I'm saying? That's just bully behavior. You know what I'm saying? So I sat back and I watched it because I'm a seasoned vet, my boy. I already know how these things go. I've seen this shit happen my whole life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know that in the world that we live in, that shit, that shit, every well runs dry, fool. You know what I'm saying? And I knew this would come, and you know, it is what it is, bro. Like, it's obvious we don't like each other. It's obvious that you know, it's never gonna be love. But it's also obvious that I'm gonna win, fool, no matter what, because in my world, the truth is Trump. Truth trumps everything.
Correct. Yup.
So that's where we at with that. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't none, man. Like, you know, the internet gets all excited and shit, and you know, I think that the people out there, and you know, the people listening and the people that chime in, like, they don't understand, man. Like, you know, we need to protect the integrity of what we have. Because the minute that we lose the integrity of what we have as our culture, we're an individual culture. Yeah. Meaning like we're never gonna fit into hip hop, fool.
Yeah.
You know? We're not gonna fit into hip hop. We're hip hop stepchild, but that doesn't mean we're any less valuable. You know what I'm saying? We just can't allow our ambition or our desperateness to exploit our culture. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep our culture pure, because what people don't realize, that's our property. That's our inheritance from generations that came before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the people that protected the culture did it so that we can benefit from it, however we were going to benefit from it. Well, now it's time to benefit from it. Our people are respected. We're known for being hardworking. We're known for having faith. You know what I'm saying? We're known for worshiping any dominion that we believe in hard. You know what I'm saying? And we're known to fucking have honor and put family first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just always want to represent that, fool. You know, I want to always represent that to the utmost. And whoever's in the way is gonna get run over, fool. That's just the way I feel, you know.
That's it, my boy. Anything else you want to say?
Nah, man.
I just wanted to let you speak. You know.
Just shout out to you, man. Shout out to your platform. Keep doing what you're doing. We're here for you no matter what. You know what I'm saying? You need to know that. You know what I'm saying? And to the people tapping in, I appreciate you guys supporting the homies channel, and I appreciate you guys searching for the truth and people that give it. You know what I'm saying? And let's keep doing that. You know what I mean? Let's keep doing that. Let's keep pursuing the truth. Let's stay as pure as we can. And, you know, double S till the wheels fall off, baby. You know, blue team in this bitch.
You already know. All right, my boy. Well, I'll let you go, and I'll hit you up after this, and we'll have a personal conversation.
Simón.
Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Gracias.
Bitch. Bye.
Bye-bye.